Okay, you guys, I've got you over here at Wolf Creek Pass. It's the afternoon. We're looking southwest. This is a Colorado cam, by the way. The date is 5/23/2025. Notice how it goes behind the clouds. As to opposed lens flare goes in front because it's actually refracting off the housing inside of the camera. This is not, you can clearly see this object is rotating. It's huge. It's about the size of our sun. How do we know it's not a reflection of the sun? Our sun takes 28 days to make one complete rotation. This object is booking along and doing a complete rotation, or at least one crater will move all the way to the other side within 4 hours on average. And this is the southwest area of the sky from Colorado Wolf Creek Pass. Don't forget to hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share, you guys. And please, please, somebody comment below, all of you, and let me know what you think is going on here. Moving on. Okay, guys, now I've got you over here at Rifle, Garfield County, and we're looking west, also in Colorado. Same date, 5/22/2025. What in the heck, you guys? Oh, and look at our big fake sun, and we know all about the patents. Look them up. Russia has a patent. China has a patent. The United States has a patent on a sun simulator device. That way they can keep them on and in front of these planet-looking objects to keep us from seeing them as they get closer. Do you think it's causing all the strange weather? The sinkholes, the volcanoes, the earthquakes? Or do you think it's just a natural cycle of the planet? Or do you believe in global warming? You know, they tell us all the time about these rogue planets that are not bound to any star. That means they have no sun. They rotate around no star. No sun. They just go willy-nilly through the universe, roaming around. I've got several articles on it. I'll try and throw one in here about these rogue planets. And they've found thousands of them. They don't need a star, and they cruise around through the galaxy doing their own thing, guys. You know, if you guys have any more suggestions on areas you'd like me to look at on these FAA cams, be sure and let me know below. Alright, you guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Okay, you guys, remember how I said that I was going to pull up some articles about these brown dwarfs and these rogue planets? Well, here we go. 95 new cool brown dwarfs in the sun's neighborhood. This was in August 2023. You remember when they locked us all down? You guys remember that, right? And look, brown dwarfs are sometimes said to be star-planet hybrids. They're not massive enough to ignite thermonuclear fusion reactions in their interiors, and so shine as stars do. Yet they're too massive to be considered planets. They're too massive, okay, to be considered planets. These brown dwarfs. And there's like 95 they just discovered. Almost every week, astronomers announce new discoveries such as exoplanets found orbiting distant stars, asteroids whizzing by past Earth, and faraway galaxies with massive black holes blazing at the edge of our universe. On August the 18th, 2020, NASA announced yet another discovery made by members of the public assisting with a citizen science project in the case of another 95 new cosmic neighbors, brown dwarfs, many within just a few dozen light years of our solar system. Quick, does anybody know how far away Jupiter is light years? Put it in the comments below, please. Vast modern data sets can unlock landmark discoveries, and oh, we don't want to read that. I like how they start popping all this crap up. Brown dwarfs are fascinating objects that are too small and not massive enough to be stars, so they never ignited like our sun did and become full fusion, okay, like our star, sun. But too large and too massive to be considered planets. Now, why is that? Some brown dwarfs can have temperatures in the thousands of degrees, but that's not enough to fully ignite and become stars. Others are much colder, and many of the newly discovered ones are in this category. Some are colder than boiling point of water, while others are actually have temperatures close to that of Earth. How about that? There is also evidence, just like gas giant and ice giant planets, brown dwarfs can have very stormy atmospheres, and the brown dwarf Lumen 16A may look like a lot like Jupiter. How about that? It looks like Jupiter. And it goes on to say here, if these brown dwarfs are so relatively close to us, why weren't they discovered until now? The answer is that since they're relatively cool objects, they shine only faintly in visible light. They can also be seen in infrared, but because of their cool temperatures, they're faint in infrared as well. These new brown dwarfs are a missing link in the types of brown dwarfs known to exist. These scientists said by learning more about them and how they relate to other stars and planets in our neighborhood. Some brown dwarfs are cold enough to have water vapor clouds, similar to earthly clouds. There is also evidence on the coldest known brown dwarf, WISE 0855, which was discovered in 2014 and is only about 7 light years away, with a temperature of minus 10 degrees Fahrenheit or a minus 23 degrees Celsius. Some scientists thought it might actually be a rogue planet. There we go with the rogue planet, a floating freely in space between stars, not rotating around any sun, you guys. What's up with that? Alright, moving on. Oh, wait. So, over 100,000 volunteers were approached by Backyard Worlds Planet 9. Really? They're going to call it Backyard Worlds Planet 9. Really? To examine telescopic images consisting of trillions of pixels. Ultimately, 20 different citizen scientists from 10 countries became co-authors of the new study. They used sky maps produced from observation by WISE and NEOWISE and scoured additional archival datasets such as those from Nicholas Mayall Telescope at Kitt Peak National Observatory. Alright, so if you guys want to read more of this article, it's over at Earth Sky. Alright, moving on.